Hey there, everybody. Piggy Pop here, in the Hawk's Nest once again. This is just a last-minute thing. I felt like talking to you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm in the Hawk's Nest. I'm going to show you my weekly poll today, right? And then, I think we're going to look at some Conans. And I was going to say, I was going through my cabinets. I was organizing Spider-Man. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man nut, but I think we'll do that next video. But today I'm in the mood for Conan. All right, so we're going to go old school, go down to the roots, and look at some Conans. I got some, me and Easy, comic reader, we worked on the origin story of Beckerman, all right? And I will show you that today. So let's get cracking. And you guys, if you don't know who Beckerman is, you can watch him. He's on a show. It's on YouTube and wherever. It's called 4, the number 4. You type in 4, C, the letter C, live. It's him and a bunch of his buddies and girls, I don't know, and they focus on comic book artists and their art, and that's what they do, man. He's infatuated. His favorite artist is Neil Adams, which is like a lot of us, but a great guy. I was introduced to him because he commented on my one of my videos a long time ago, and he said ha 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 ha. He said you could do it without the harmonica playing. So then that's why you know he didn't have to say that, but he did. And I respect that. So I said, if you don't like this harmonica playing, that's very odd. I said, like, having a third nipple. So that struck a chord with him. So I said he had a third nipple, which we still do not know if Beckerman has a third nipple. And I also, he sniffs glue. It's a problem. All right, so I go, let me just show you my weekly poll. I go in the second line. And they're like, one of the guys was very standoffish because the last time I was there, I came in. That's why you saw me with the handcuffs. Sonya bailed me out. They didn't have my Savage sword, but I picked it up. They got it for me. All right, so I got the Savage, but now I'm looking around. And I picked up this beauty. And I got a call. Look at this. Brave and bold, baby. Brave and bold. This is September of '77. Oh, Conans go to heaven. No, they don't. They get ridiculed by Crom. Crom laughs at the dead people, the Sumerians, from on top of his mountain. Let me show you. This is the book of the Conan Bible right here. This is it. Yep. Put your hand on the Bible. Conan Bible. By Crom, do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? This is my go-to. This is a little light reading. Yeah, whip that book out. All right. Everyone needs a map. All right, a map of Hyboria. Oh, yeah, classic. Yep. Awesome. And believe me, I read it. I am well schooled on Conan. And, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, Brave and the Bold. Yeah, so, last Saturday, 2 of my buddies, Big Steve and Big John, they gave me a call. They're like, we're going to second alarm. And I was like, you are? Or was it Sunday? It was Sunday, yes. I said, I'll meet you there. And they get there, and they were like, hey, Jeb. I said, what? He goes, the doors, they're not here. I said, whoa. I said, well, come on up to the Hawk's Nest. I said, I'm 2 minutes away. And then they called me back. They said, yeah, someone showed up there unlocking the door. I said, all right. So we hung out. And so I grabbed this. Jim Aparo on the cover. Fantastic. I love Jim Aparo's art. On Aquaman, on everything he did. On the Spectre, he draws a nice, lean-looking superhero. I love it. I love it. And, yeah, it says Green Arrow and the Metal Men. And the one before this, issue number 135, Batman is with the Metal Men. There's gold, iron, tin, platinum, mercury, and Doc Magnus. The whole thing. Bob Haney wrote it. So I didn't have this one. I had a list. So I grabbed it. Yep. And so I met the guys, Big Steve and Big John. They call him John. Those guys are great. So Steve goes, I'll be right back. I got to go out to my car. He's like, he leaves, and then he comes back in. And he gave me this. He said, I brought this for you, a little gift. What a great guy. Thank you, Steve. I read this. This was great, dude. Twilight Zone, issue number 57. This came out in July of '74. Close the door. That's the year I was born. '74, baby. And weird stories in here, man. This was freaky. One is called The Butterfly. The first story, this guy, it's about a guy and his wife. The guy's a super neurotic, right? And he's always, all he obsesses about is this rare butterfly. He's a butterfly collector, right? They're out in the jungles, him and his wife, and they go on vacation only to the jungle so this guy could collect butterflies, right? And there's this one butterfly he still needs to collect, the golden-winged swallow or something, right? And he can't find it, he can't find it. And he's always putting things off. His wife's like, my car needs brakes. He's like, bah, 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 right? And he never pays attention to his wife. And then one day he jumps in the car, the wife's car. She's like, I told you it needs brakes. He's like, I gotta go. He takes off and he crashes and dies, right? And then he left her no money because he forgot. That's what he does. He just obsesses about butterflies. So then he comes back to life, and she has no money. So people are coming in and they're taking all the furniture out of the house. And then the butterfly that he's been looking for his whole life comes flying to the window, and she's like, "This must be him." Right? And he always told her, if you find this butterfly, it's worth $1 million. So she's trying to capture it. And then one of the movers that's taking all the furniture out of the house steps on him. So there goes that. And here's him going careening off the hill. That was me in the Hawkmobile when the tie rod broke. That's me. Not anymore, man. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. That's the butterfly. And then there's another story. Fired from job, right? And this guy, he's an older gentleman, and he gets fired from work. And he can't support his family. He's bugging out. He's bugging out. And so he doesn't know what to do. And then, so he's like, the boss... He's mad at the boss, and the boss is dying. He's in the hospital, so he visits the boss in the hospital, and the boss says, "I'm not going to hire." Anyways, the guy leaves before the boss could say, "I'm going to hire you back." And then not only that, he gets hit by a truck. No, very weird story. And then there's this kid. He's in his grandmother's basement, finds a wizard hat. Fantastic, and it's causing all sorts of trouble. And then there's the medallion. This guy. This is creepy. This old guy lives with his mother. Right, and he's a junk collector, and he finds a medallion, right, and then someone comes to buy the medallion from him, and the guy says, "Oh, this medallion is it's very rare," and the guy says, "I don't want to sell it to you anymore," so he tries to get it back from him, and then what it does is it grants you wishes, and the grandmother the guy's mother touched it, and she got her wish, and I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to keep you riveted. Twilight Zone. Thank you, Steve. Fun times, man. Fun times. And I got this for my boy Metarog. This is, I did not have issue number 8 of The Human Fly. So I noticed Second Alarm had some human flies. So I grabbed it. I need number 8, and I don't know, I need one more. I already went over the Human Fly in one of my early videos because I love this hero, just like Metarog, my boy Metarog. But I needed 2 to complete the series. This is April '78. Frank Robbins and Mike Espo on the cover, and he's a stunt man. All right, this is great. He's doing stunts with the skateboard in this one. Oh yeah, baby. He's a skater. He's a skater punk, and Frank he's going against Copperhead, some villain, but he's a skateboarder, man. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, skating is not a crime. I remember we had a meeting with the local police chief when I was a kid, because he's like, that was a big thing. Skating is not a crime. Yeah, man, I ain't breaking the law. Leave me alone, pig. You know? So he got us all as kids. He met us at the ballpark. He's like, I have no trouble with you kids skating, but just be careful. You got it, pig. But, good times, man. Yes. Oh, yeah, so, listen. If you guys still, these glasses that I bought, it deters bags under the eyes. See, these glasses. If you suffer from bags under your eyes, wear these glasses. They go away. They call these D-bags. All right, buy these glasses. Bags gone. Hey, I got no bags under my eyes. All right, and I picked this up. I have a long way to go for my Eternals run. I am missing issue number 1 through 9, so I picked up 3. All right, this was a reasonable price, so I grabbed this one. Kirby, baby! The Devil in New York. It's written by Kirby, drawn by Kirby, inks by John Vanderpooten. Vanderpooten! And, awesome. Awesome. And I want to show you one more. Then we'll look at Beckerman's origin story. What do you think? Then we'll look at some Conan. Black Panther I picked up. All right, issue number 12. I'm almost done with my Black Panther run. I need a couple more for Jungle Action. All right, this is November of '78. Jack Kirby on the cover. And, yeah, The Kyber Clue. It's written by Kirby and drawn by Kirby. And this is the last art that Kirby does on Black Panther. And T'Challa is, yeah, man. He's up to his eyeballs in trouble. And Kyber the Cruel. Classic Kirby stuff. Black Panther, baby. This came out in November of '78. And we were all closing the gate. I saw Bobby this morning. Hello, Higgy! He's got a new worker. This kid, Amir. This is my new worker, Amir. He's crazy. I hope he's not watching. Amir is crazy. I think he forgot to look in the mirror before he left the house. My Lord. Whoa. Pretty, I'm not saying he's ugly, but I think his mother breastfed him through a straw, you know? Yeah, man. You know, it's rough. It's rough. He's rough. He's, his proctologist stuck his finger in his mouth. That's how we're talking ugly. But no, he's a cool guy. A little smelly, you know. He could use a little pit rub, I noticed. But Amir, he's cool in my book. You know, no troubles with Amir. I was like, how you doing, Amir? Everything fine. Keep it busy. I said, you keep it busy. So, I'm crushing it also with The Man-Thing. Issue number 3. All right. This is a good old 20 center. It's still 20 cents. John Romita. You like Romita coladas. And there's this villain in here called the Fool Killer. All right. This guy's crazy. He shoots a gun with like white light shoots out of it, and he thinks he's on a mission from God, and he's killing all these guys in this biker gang. They're called, I don't know, Christ punchers or something, skull mashers or something. And but Man-Thing comes. First of all, the Fool Killer shoots a helicopter that has a family in it. He's like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Then the family's getting attacked by alligators. Then the Man-Thing saves the family. And then Fool Killer starts shooting the Man-Thing. And the Man-Thing, at the last panel, the Man-Thing's down. He's flat out. So I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. And, but it's cool. Let me just show you. The art is great. The art inside is done by Val Mayerick. And the cover's by John Romita and Gaspar Saladino. And Steve Gerber is the writer, one of my favorite writers. All right. And check this out. Right off the hop. Let's go to the hop. Good old Man-Thing. Looking crazy, looking crazy. And there's this guy, the Fool Killer. Almost looks like Easy's character from Bop. Easy Rider. But he doesn't have a whip. No, no, no. And let's see. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at him. Man-Thing just throwing some alligators around. Oh, yeah. Professional alligator wrestler. Oh, there was a splash page. Oh, look at Man-Thing. He's like, alley-oop! Look at him. He's trashing the shed. He's like, yeah, yeah. That was me a second alarm when they didn't have my my Savage Sword. Then they just tasered me to the ground. Yeah, good times. There's the biker gang. All right. So that's Man-Thing issue number 3. And then I picked up Man-Thing issue number 10. All right. And yeah. Gil Kane, Insane in the Membrane. And this is written by Mike Plug, actually. Yeah. And the pencils are done by Mike Plug. And Frank Giacoa on the inks. And I love Mike Plug. He's got dark inks, very heavy lines. I love it. Perfect for swamp creatures and spooky comics. I mean, look at that, man. Come on.
But Gil Kane is crushing it with the Medusa. That would be a good cover slinger one for snakes, Medusa hair. So that's a beauty.
And then I picked up issue number 12 of Man-Thing, Death Cry of the Dead Man.
I don't know. You broke a mirror. That's 12 years bad luck, Man-Thing. You're going to get uglier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Cool. Gil Kane on the cover. And John Romita Sr. This came out in December of '74. Close the door. This is the first appearance of Brian Lazarus. Oh, yeah, this is a key, man. Everyone's killing themselves trying to get this. Brian Lazarus? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Steve Gerber wrote it. John Bashima did the art inside. Good old John. We're going to see a lot of John today with the Conans. We'll get there. We'll get there. Look at this.
Right off the rip. Just awesome. Awesomeness.
This
guy's in a heap of trouble. He is in a heap of... That's me when I go in the second alarm, too. They're like, Higgy, Higgy!
I was like, guys, single file. Everyone relax. There's enough Higgy to go around. Always enough. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. A little dialogue in there. Steve Gruber's getting nuts. Got to put the glasses on for that one. And the write-in page is called Mail Things. Mail Things. Spider-Man. I want a Spider-Man medallion coin. Yeah, man. I was going to go over some Spider-Mans today. But next time. Dominator. I'll go over Spider-Man next time. I promise. Look at this page. Come on. John Romita crushing it. That's how you draw it. This guy's got a rolling pin in. She's like, yeah, why I oughta. I was in the middle of making some marigot, and now I got to deal with this. All right. Okay, my weekly poll. I picked up Shazam. That's a hero for you, man. Now, that's a hero. That's all we want to be. I just want to be the best version of me as I can be. Did you ever do anything heroic? Think back. What was something you went out of your way to help someone? Did you help someone change a tire or something? I remember when I was younger. I was probably like 24 or something. I was with a buddy of mine. And they were doing road construction, right? And the road dropped off like 4 feet, literally 4 feet. The asphalt stopped and it was like a sheer cliff. And this lady is holding up traffic. Half of her car is teetering off the asphalt that's 4 feet high. My buddy's like, what are you doing? I said, shoot, we got to do something. I'm like, da, 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 da. And he gets out, and we literally picked up the car. I said, get on the other end. We're like, she had her kids in the back seat. She's like, I just get in there, right? I said, now put it in gear. She's like, she went up and over. He's like, wow, we did it. I said, come on, kid, of course. I said, we're heroes, kid. We're going back to the car. Everyone's like, hurry. I was like, come on now. It's just the least I can do. And I picked up Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Look at him. He got it. I did not read it yet. Oh, whoa. I didn't read it yet. He got into Amanda Waller's weapons that she's took from all the heroes and villains, it looks like. So he is on a mission. He's like, mount up, regulators. All right. And this is Gotham by Gaslight. Last week we were introduced to Wonder Woman. This week is Alan Scott, Green Lantern. All right? So we're going to see what's happening. I'm enjoying it. Who's enjoying it? I am. All right. Led, I'm going to take this time to thank you again, man. This book is insane, dude. I love it, man. My wife was like, what the heck is that? I said, mind your own business. I mean, we've been arguing lately, me and Hawkwoman, about finances with siding and this and that. I mean, she could get my blood pressure. I mean, I saw red. I was like, I want to light your face on fire. And I was like, that may be extreme. But, I mean, just the art in this. I mean, so I said, Hawkwoman. I was like, even you can appreciate this. I mean, come on. Led, this is such an awesome book, man. This is what got me inspired to attack Beckerman's origin story I'm like a sheetrocker. I'm like, what a book. Led, you're the best. And those back issues, fantastic, buddy. Fantastic. And now, this is what inspired me to do today's show. Savage Sword of Conan. I'm going to read this tonight like a little kid, like I was a young comic book junkie back in the day, and I'm going to enjoy myself tonight and read this. When I was a kid, that's all I read was Conan and Daredevil. That's how I started. Then I started reading DC. Hawkman. Hawkman, how are you? He's over there. Always here, Hawkman. I mean, look at this art. So this is the Battle of the Blackstone, I think the storyline, because you got Gil Kane chilling out over here. I don't know. I'm jumping the gun. I'm just making stuff up. Yeah, Blood from a Stone, all right? This is opened up halfway through the book. I mean, look at this stuff. All right. I'll let you know how this is. Let's go over Beckerman's book, and I'll show you the origin story. What the heck is that? What the heck is this? This is the old phone. No one calls this anymore. I didn't even think it was hooked up. Hawkman at the Hawk's Nest. Hey! It's Hawk from Hawk and Dove. What's up, Hawk? Talk to me, buddy. This line should not be... Do you have the new number? Batman installed the new line. I said, I'll give you the number, man, because... What's up? Your brother, Dove? What's the matter? You guys fighting? Over what? He took the car. You guys only have the one car. I said, listen, me and Hawkwoman only have one car, and we're making it work, pal. There's ways to do it. There's ways to do it. You guys got to get along, man. I mean, you're a little hot-headed. Hold on. It's the other one. This is the line you should have been calling. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I said. Hold on. Hawkman, that's a Hawk's Nest. Dove. This is Dove. Your brother. You guys got to handle this on your own, man. Listen, guys. Do you have the car? Your brother needs the car. He says he's going to bring the car back in about 5 minutes. Listen, guys. I mean, you guys should put your heads together and form a butt. You guys are brutal. Hey, listen, I got to go. I'm doing the Conan thing today, so I got to go. Hey, but I loved you guys in Brokeback Mountain. All right. Read your comics. They make you smart. All right. It's like I'm a therapist. It's like, I don't understand. All right, so Beckerman. Let me put this away. Easy, knocked it out of the park. He knocked it out of the park. My drawing pad is crazy. Here's something I just drew the other day. That's like a whole character. This guy's like, feats don't fail me now. He's like, all right. And, okay, here we go. Here we go, Beckerman. Here we go. Oh, look at this. This is what I showed this to Ron Foss the other night. This is, Conan's like, hey, how are you? Here's your buddy. And there's a king going, oh, boy, this guy. And, just typical Conan stuff. And, but let's start off. One of these days, maybe Easy will let me onto his channel. We could do a show together. And we could go over all the dialogue that's missing from these origin stories. Because I can't, the word bubbles, they don't fit. I've been trying. That's the problem I have. Beckerman. This is Beckerman in his comic room. He's like, la-da-dee. All the signed pictures. There's Captain America. There's Don Mankey. There's Greg Capullo, Neil Adams, two Beckerman. And here's, I love Neil Adams. And on the table it says, third nipple aficionado, right? And, yeah. And so Beckerman's just chilling with all his signed pieces, right? And then all of a sudden, an apparition comes. Greetings, Beckerman. It's Neil Adams. Neil Adams! He's like, oh my God! Holy Lord! Ooh, stay away from the light! Right? There's Neil Adams like, ah, greetings, Beckerman. Right? And then he's like, he goes, for loving my art and championing many great artists, I grant you mighty power. Right? Oh, yeah. So Beckerman's like, holy mackerel, right? Then all of a sudden, wow, this is incredible. He starts shaking with great energy. He's like, oh, my God. He's like, whoa. He's getting all strong, and he starts growing a little bit. And Neil Adams is like, oh, yeah, baby. Oh, you're in for it, baby. Right? Okay. Second page. Like I said, we got to get together, me and Easy. Yeah, we should go on... get together and we'll go over all this stuff thoroughly. We could read the dialogue that Easy wrote because it's fantastic. I can't fit word bubbles in here. So look. So then Neil Adams, in the next frame, he goes, "Use your powers wisely, my son," right? And Beckerman crashes through the roof of his place. He's like, "What the heck?" Right? People are like, "Wow, my God! It's a huge Beckerman!" Right? It's like my worst nightmare. And then he goes, "Wow, I'm a giant. I won't let you down, Neil." And then he goes, "Oops!" And he backs in and he bumps into the Kansas City glue factory. He's like, "Oh my God," the building cracks. He's like, "What the heck?" Right? And then all of a sudden, down here, he's trying to fix the roof. And he goes, and this guy in the street's like, "That's a big wrecker, man." And then this guy, he works for the Daily Planet, right? He's like a reporter. He goes, "Boss, a giant is attacking. No, wait. A giant is attacking named Wreckerman," right? So I said, we got that? We got that? He goes, "A giant is attacking Wreckerman." Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And then at the last panel here, he goes, "At least I can save you," right? He sees a cat in the tree. It's all scared. And then he goes, "I will name you Cat Murdoch." Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. And then the very last panel, let me find it. Let me find it. Here it is. There it is. "I'm a giant." Who would have thought? There's Beckerman. And there's Thor and Captain America going, "You're doing good, kid." Look at that. Look, he's got his own comic book. Here he is. Wreckerman, the giant. A new hero is born. It's a 20 center. All right, buddy. Beckerman! There you go, man. Love you, pal. So maybe we'll get together with Easy. We'll do something. Yeah, the reporter had one of those hats like this. You know, he's like this. "Mercy, yeah." He had a pipe. Yeah, he had everything. He had it all. He's like, "There's a guy called Wreckerman destroying the building. We'll be right there." It was awesome. All right. Now, we are going to go over some Conans. I went over Conan several times in the past. So I think I left off with issue like number in the early 20s or something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but I'm in the mood. Hey, crush your enemies. So let's start with 25 just to be safe. Here's issue number 25, baby. This is actually out of a Robert E. Howard story. Something about the monster in the mirror or something. "I'm looking at the monster in the mirror." And Gil Kane! And John Buscema does all the art inside. This was it when I was a kid, man. When I was a kid. In my notebook, as a kid, I'm sure you guys all did this. I used to draw the VH for Van Halen. I had it down perfect. And of course, some AC/DCs everywhere. AC/DC. Little Black Sabbath. Ozzy. I had the Ozzy across the knuckles. I was like, "Hey, check it out." That's when I was a kid. You know. Had nothing else to do. We never went to Disney or nothing, you know. Too many kids. That's a big, it's pricey trip. My dad, I said, "Dad, I want to go to Disney." He goes, "Mickey Mouse died in a cancer experiment in a lab." I was like, "He did?" "Yeah, it's not worth it. Believe me." Issue number 26. My dad was a rare breed, my friend. Funny guy, but I'll tell you what. My dad, a lot of integrity. I don't think my dad ever lied, ever, once. But he probably should have, just to save from hurting people's feelings. I remember he got into a fight with our priest at church. I was like, easy guy. I think I told him, this is issue number 26, The Fall of the Towers. Great cover, man. This is done by John Romita on the cover. And I think Buscema and Ernie Chan. And this is May of 73. And I think I mentioned, I think I was getting married. And I think the church charged me, which they do. They charged me money. I can't remember. Like, I told my dad, yeah, the priest said I owe him like such and such. So my dad took it upon himself to argue with the priest when I wasn't there. Like, it's not like Bronx Tale where he put the priest's head in the oven or anything. He's just like, "You don't deserve to wear that collar," right? And that's all getting in his face. I was like, holy mackerel. And then the next Sunday at Mass, he's like, "Hey, Father." Like nothing happened. It's like, whoa. All right, issue number 27. The Blood Jewel of Belhassar Amir. And Gil Kane. On the cover, as you can tell, we're looking up Hussar's nose. And my mom, the total up, even to this day, she's an angel. Always going out of work. That's how she's a hero. She was always helping people. And this is issue number 28. The Monster of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. On the way. And this guy got cut. Oh yeah, baby. He needs a tourniquet. One time, we were always battling with the family around the street, all the kids, the Raccio family, right? And they were always beating me up because I was the youngest, right? And then, so my mom, they were poor, and their father, the husband was an alcoholic. He eventually died. So my mother, the bleeding heart that she has, she's always picking up the family to take them to church and to take them to catechism, CCD class. And we're in the station wagon, and she beeps the horn. And the kids, they get in the car. My arch enemies are sitting right next to me in the back seat of the station wagon. They're like, and then once my mom drop them off, they close the door. Jimmy, you're an idiot, loser! And they run into the house. I'm like, Ma, you see? You see what I'm dealing with? Issue number 29. Still the greatest sword and sorcery mag of them all. To this day. To this day. Gil Kane! Ernie Chan does the art with John Buscema. Who did this cover? I thought Ernie. It looks like, I don't know. Maybe it's Gil Kane or Ernie Chan. Could be Jackie Chan. And the Devil Beast of Negral. Negral. Gil Kane. September 73. That's definitely Gil Kane. Hubba hubba. Yeah. Yeah, my dad, you know, with having a lot of kids, you don't want to do nice things for one kid because then you have to do them all with the rest of them. You don't want, yeah. So he's like, Dad, I want to go ice skating on the pond. Why don't you wait till it gets a little warmer? You know, it's just weird excuses, you know. Dad, I can't get the kite to go up in the air. Why don't you hold on to it and run off a cliff? Really? Issue number 31, The Shadow on the Tomb. One of my faves. Gil Kane. Yes. That's me opening up the Lead Paints package last week. Issue number 32. Gil Kane, November of 73. Yes. Oh, yeah. I once had a girlfriend that had like 8 arms. Weird. Weird stuff. Just strange. Wow. Conan knows how to pick them. Yep. Issue number 33. I think Herb Trimpe did some art on this. Yeah. And Christmas in my family, it was, they tried to forget about it. One year, they tried to have the Christmas spirit. We all jumped in the station wagon, all 5 kids. My mom took us to like the Bradleys and Kmart Plaza. And we all got $20. She's like, here's $20. Buy everyone in the family a gift with $20, you know. I think we all just, with that $20, we all bought our own cabs and went back home to watch TV. Issue number 34. The Temptress in the Tower of Flame. Gil Kane, baby. Look at that. Who's that? I was going to say, that's Thulsa Doom, but he's got legs. He's got legs! Yeah! Awesome. Yep. Issue number 35. Beneath the desert sands, there sleeps a demon. Yeah. Gil Kane again. So, work has been brutal. I was down in Yalesville today with the Yaleys. You're good. I'm down in the manhole in the street. They're going by. What's going on down there, young man? What are you working on? I was like, get away from me! I'm like the youngest guy in the line gang. You imagine that? I'm 50 years old. I mean, oh, my Lord. You know you're getting old if your toes outnumber your teeth. I mean, I'm working with some old dudes. Cool. And he's breaking that battle axe on him. He's like, crash! Issue number 37. First appearance of Juma the Black. So Juma has his first appearance in this. He teams up with Conan for a couple issues. Art is by Neil Adams, baby. One of my favorite Neil Adams covers is coming up. Issue number 39, The Dragon from the Inland Sea. Look at that, man. Number 40. Boom. The Fiend from Forgotten City. Where were you born? I forgot. I don't know. Oh, this is one of my faves. The Garden of Death and Life. I mean, look at the way they draw that tree. Gil Kane! Insane in the Membrane. Look at that, man. This is right up there with one of my favorite Conan covers. Roy Thomas and John Buscema do the art inside. And here is, oh, this is a classic too. Night of the Gargoyle, issue number 42. Awesome. Issue number 43, Tower of Blood. What's up, Blood? He wears short shorts. And nice. Sonia, here you go, kid. Issue number 44, The Fiend and the Flame. Look at her. Look at her. Issue number 38. What a great cover. The Warrior and the Werewoman. Yes. Gil Kane crushing it. I loved how he always drew Conan with longer hair. Because he looks awesome. He's doing Zingarian sword fighting. Zingarian fighting is when you have a sword in each hand. I had a Conan the Barbarian role-playing game as a kid. And it had a big, giant, fold-out map. I don't know where it is. No idea. Crom. Issue number 45. The Demon of Dark Valley. How come no one ever a demon comes from Bright Valley? They should put up a sign. Don't go near the cave. And the Warrior and the Wizard spawn. Shockoff. Shockoff. If two vegans get into a huge argument, is that still called a beef? I don't know. Issue number 47. This is so hard to draw with. Just like a great swing with a sword. Like someone swinging with a sword. That's awesome. Let me get back to Mike Plug with those. Mike Plug is one of my favorite artists too. The way he draws, like just all that dark, swampy type of art and haunted houses and stuff. He's just classic, man. If there's a haunted house and they tear it down, what happens to the ghosts? Are they homeless ghosts? We need to do something about our homeless ghost problem. Issue number 48. The ghosts are pooping in the streets. Issue number 48. The Return of Red Sonja. A little Thulsa Doom action, it looks like, huh? Right there, Thulsa. I had a dream the other night that me and Thulsa Doom were building a skateboard ramp. Very stressful. Very stressful. I ate Taco Bell just before I went to bed. I never again. My Lord. Issue number 49. This is a great Neil Adams cover. Men call her Wolfwoman. Ow! Whom the gods name Death. Look at that. I believe that's Neil Adams. I mean, look at the leg muscles. Dang! We call him Quadzilla. He's the only Sumerian that was squatting 3 logs at a time. I'm telling you. Oh, what a great looking monster. This looks like Man-Thing on acid. Issue number 50, The Dweller in the Pool. Everyone, no diving in the pool. The Dweller's there. Issue number 51, Unos. It's a Gil Kane crushing it on the cover. Issue number 52. Alone, sword in hand, Conan must face the god in the crypt. You don't have to. Conan, you don't have to do anything you don't want to, Conan. You're your own man, sir. You don't have to do that. Yes. I was working really hard today. I mean, I was like Gunga Jim. I'm telling you. They're like, whoosh, yeah. I was like shaking it, boss. Yep. And issue number 53. I still got a sticker on the cover. I haven't been through these books in a long time. Someday when I retire, we were going over the books. We're talking to our financial advisor, me and Hawkwoman, yesterday on the phone. I got to work another 10 to 12 years. I'm not going to make it. When I retire, all I'm going to do is read Conan from issue number... I need issue number 1. From issue number 1 all the way up to the top again. And then, look at that, man. I'm going to read all of these comics all over again. Issue number 50. The best time is when I started this channel. When I started it, when I had hernia surgery, I made a video every day. I was like, oh yeah, baby. I was like, this is the life. Working is for chumps. I'm like, I'm young. I got my health. What do I want with a job? Issue number 54. Conan's fighting Conan. I do that all the time. Did you ever punch yourself? I did. I do not recommend it. If you punch yourself and it hurts, does that mean you're really tough? You're really strong? Or does it mean that you're a wimp? I don't know. Issue number 55. Between Shadow and Scorpion, the Barbarian at Bay. I would fight that guy, not the Scorpion. If it was me. Great cover, man. Issue number 56. First and still the greatest sword and sorcery book. They're always bragging. The Thing from the Tower. Look at that. I don't have a board on this. I must be on drugs. I'm going to go drug test myself when I'm done with this video. Hey, how are you? I'm a geek. Oh my God, there's a fold. Oh my God, what did I do? Oh, here's one. Here's the same copy in a bag and board. Thank God for small miracles. All right. Okay, let's see. Issue number 57, All Dogs Go to Heaven. What do we got? Time? 42? I think we're going to call it here, baby. Oh, yeah. Lead Paint, thank you again. It's a classic. Winner of the Academy Award for Best Comic Mag and still the world's most savage hero. It's a winner. Great stuff. A Barbarian Chained. I love it, man. Can't beat it. Memories on the corner of my eye. Oh, yeah. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix it now. Guys, just hang in there. Someone get me a board in a new bag. Oh, my God. I would have never done this to you. Oh, there's a fold. Okay, all better. All better. All better. All right. Yeah, so I read this, by the way. This was great. The Daredevil. And I read this Triple Action. That was fantastic. It's great because Thor actually fought Paul Bunyan. It was great, man. Sal Buscema's on the cover. And the guy, the Executioner, he's summoning all these people from all over time and space to fight. Giant Man had to fight Goliath. And who was it? Iron Man had to fight Merlin. It was fantastic. Thor had to fight Hercules. But then Paul Bunyan came in. I was like, Paul Bunyan! All right, let's do this. Where's my harmonica? Where's my... Here it is. Here it is. Everyone relax. Guys, thanks for joining me. You guys are the best. It means a lot, man. Please comment. And that's it, bro. We're going to take it out. Hopefully, we'll do a video this weekend. I'll go over some Spider-Man. And we'll do our thing. Tomorrow I'm going crabbing with brother Colorado Kid. Origin story of Becker, man. Checking out some Conan. Trying to organize the Hawk's Nest. Did I mention lead paint is the best? That giant book is off the chart. And I read it and it made me smart. Read your comics, they make you smart.